Greetings and salutations. My name is Nikki. This is my channel. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you're returning. I appreciate you both. Today I come with a budgeting video. I have a little bit more money ready to assign than normal, $2,575.14. There's a couple different reasons for that. One is I got an increase in my paycheck because I don't have the FSA anymore, as well as a reduction in the cost of our health insurance, which means I have to pay less. And then this particular check, I got a little bit of a boost because I went in on a weekend to help the bookkeeping department resolve an issue. So that's why there's just a little bit more. Let's dive in. So we're going to skip the credit card payments category for the moment. Today is the 25th and it's snowing like crazy, and we're going to have to go shovel it a bunch of times and it's not going to be fun. Anyway, mortgage, $464.90 more needed by the 1st. So let's do $464.90. Now, I would actually like to make my payment be a little bit more and put it towards the escrow, because that is what's increasing my mortgage payment, the escrow amount, because we didn't have enough last time. So I'm actually going to make this $1,000, and I know it's on auto pay, but I'm going to take the difference and make a separate payment just for the escrow. Interest charges, $10.39. I don't know why, but you can have it. Weekly bills, groceries. So the last couple of paychecks have been a mess. Last weekend was just kind of messy because I was recovering from the weekend before, where I went into work on Saturday, which meant I did laundry on Sunday, which means everything got twisted and turned around. And so this is the first week I'm really, these videos really help me budget, to talk things through, and talking them through without having the camera there doesn't seem to do as well for me. So that's why I'm doing this. So groceries, I have overspent. I need, let's see here, if I add the $155.64 that I'm over, I still need $161.71 this month. That won't get me through the next 2 paychecks if I'm setting back $250 for each. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to February and groceries and put in $250. That will hopefully get me through. We've been spending about $200. I know I like to have $250, but we're just gonna let it be there, have it in February for that first week, and do that. Gas, $69.93 more needed this month. That didn't work out. $294.55. There we go. Plus 15.86. I know I'm doing this a little wrong, but, and we're gonna jump forward to next month again for gas. I'm gonna do 300 divided by 4 and put $75 in there. I'm just doing this because I'm so messed up, and this is making the most sense right now. Fast food, overspent by $55.10. I have fully spent my fast food allotment, which means I have nothing for this next week, which is not gonna work. I usually refill up to $50 a week, so we'll add $50 here, and we'll go into February and add $50 there. Forgot to budget. We're letting that go. For right now, if I need it, I'll get into it. I'm at $1,162.27 right now. So the monthly bills, this should be easy. That's phone, internet, fully spent. Which means I should come over to February and put in the $303.73. And I should change this target to be the first. I hope this is gonna work. We're gonna change this to refill up to $11.60 each month, but I need the $11.60 there at the beginning, I think. I don't even know. This might screw me up next time. And the internet is now wrapped into phone, so I am going to hop back to January and hide this. Now, electricity. Let's change the target. Let's actually 3509. Let's not do that. Let's hop over to February. Let's look at electricity. Let's change it to the 3rd. Let's put the 120 in there. I think this is right. See how it goes. Netflix by the 8th. We'll put that in there. Over here, let's put this 96.17 over here, and let's come back and look at what's in here. Let's take out the 49.28 because that's overage. Insurance, let's take out the 1821. Squeeze me? That's not right. Okay. Now we have insurance right here. Let's assign 135 divided by 2, 67.50. Okay, I think I'm okay. This is all very confusing for me. I'm sure it's confusing for you too because I'm not doing a very good job of talking myself through it. So the insurance, I think I've paid already this month and I need to pay it again next month, but I think I'll get paid again before I owe the payment. So I put in a portion of it, and I think, when am I going to get paid next? If I got paid on the 23rd, 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get paid on the 6th, so I can actually put in half of the student loans, and I will be able to put in the other half next month. Okay. Gym membership, where am I? I'm gonna let that go. Disney Plus, I'm gonna let that go. Oil and heating, I'm gonna let that go. Water, fully spent, I paid that. Per capita tax, on track. All of these are on track. Okay. My plan was to make a fake FSA. So it's a fake SA, where I put $230 in every month, and then when I go to the doctor, when I go to the vision, when I go to the dentist, when I go to the pharmacy, I move from fake SA to that category, so it's covered. I haven't done it yet. Let's try it this month and see if I need to reassign that money. I still have $422.35 left. Just for fun, overspent, $84.76. Now I have 3 overspent categories so far. Where do I have? Okay, medical expenses, overspent. $74.25. Auto maintenance, overspent $21.61 because I bought an ice scraper that's gonna help, and a snow pusher to help with this ridiculous storm that we've got coming up. And electronics. Okay. Taking care of all of my overspent categories. Everything's yellow or green. I'm going to come to these monthly bills in February and the annual bills in February and do some of these. $3.33 for per capita tax, $35 for garbage. Our garbage bill doubled. We got new trash bins for an automatic trash thing. I don't know how that costs more than paying 3 men to run up and down the alley and dump the stuff inside, but it does. So our garbage bill doubled. I now have enough to pay that. I like to pay it in the early section because you get a discount. It's not a huge discount, but it's a something. Okay. Amazon Prime's coming up February 2nd, so let's do $12.27. That's going to come up right away. GoDaddy, apparently I need 16 cents this month. I don't know. You can have it. You Need a Budget needs another $8.67. You can have that. Dropbox needs another $9.99. You can have that. AAA needs another $12.16. You can have that. Canva needs another $10.60. You can have that. The gym annual needs another $3.25. And Photoshop needs another $23.34. Now, I still have $119.97. So what I have, I'm going to go back to January and look at the credit card payments, because the CFNA is an auto bill, an auto maintenance bill. The Kohl's Rewards Visa is my Kohl's card. It says I assigned, no, I've taken out the assignment. And the Discover is almost paid off. It's very close. It's getting down into the hundreds as opposed to the thousands. I'm going to put another $50, and I'm going to go and make manual payments on top of the auto ones that usually happen. And I'm going to do it today so that when for the CFNA, I'm not able to schedule that payment. Actually, let's look over here. I don't have 14. Oh, it wants me to assign $720.40. I don't have that. Well, we're gonna let's do on the first. I'm gonna give it that, plus I'm gonna take the forgot to budget. I'm gonna put this in ready to assign. And I'm going to put, because I can't, this is a manual payment. Everything else is automatic. It's just this one. I will make a $207.62 payment there. I will make a $50 payment on the Kohl's Rewards Visa. That'll cover the minimum payment. So I'm not concerned about that, but that just makes a little more progress, a little snowball-y thing, if you will. And I think because I'm at $0 and I am all money assigned in January and February, I think I've planned out properly. I'm not exactly a month ahead, but I am making progress towards that. And yeah, that's budgeting for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate your help listening to me try and talk through this. It is so helpful for me to have an audience, even a silent audience, to help me get through this. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're stuck in one of the areas that's getting insane amounts of snow and or ice, I hope you're safe. Stay safe. Drive careful if you have to drive. Try not to drive if you can avoid it. And if you're not in one of the areas impacted by this snowstorm, then I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're not having a fantastic day, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow's better. Stay safe, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.